Man is asleep. In a business society, everything becomes business, even the spiritual. The old teachings, they just put on a new name and sell it as something new. Most of this teaching are thousands of years old. They belong to humanity. But those esoteric businessmen sell them as something they had just invented. But why are people willing to pay such high prices for this old stuff? Because they are looking for games worth playing. Modern society is plagued by all kinds of hidden mental illnesses: boredom, sloth, melancholy, depression. And the only remedy society can offer you to solve your problems is escape into alcohol, drugs, sex, and suicide. Other people play the money game. First, they make some money, and when they got it, they don't know what to do with it. So they invest it to make more money. And so they are going on and on their whole life making money, money, and more money. It's like a poker game in a casino where you cannot stop gambling. It becomes a passion, an obsession. You cannot stop it. But there is another game which very few people play, or even less know about. Let's call it the master game. The play of awakening to full consciousness. Man's ordinary consciousness, his so-called waking state, is just another form of sleep. People lost in illusions, daydreaming their whole life. They think they are awake, but they are just sleepwalkers. This so-called waking state of these people is so far away from real awakening that it is like the state of somebody who is asleep compared to the state of a person who is awake. Only somebody who is really awake can see that mankind is caught up in an hypnotic sleep. For the majority, the few awakened people seem to be mad. Those few people who play the master game are difficult to find. They don't advertise themselves. They work quietly and hidden. They operate under disguise. They are injecting new ways of thinking. But mankind gets too much stuck in the old traditional way of thinking. Their task is to help people who want to awake from the mass hypnosis under which mankind is acting. Hypnotized people without any free will, blindly executing what the hypnotist command. Go to war! Kill the enemy! Attack! Buy this, buy that! Be red! Smoke this! Hate the blacks! Kill the Jews! Only Allah is great! God wills it! Only within the church you can be saved. I am proud to be an American. Tacos are the best thing in this world. Man is asleep, and he is a machine. He cannot control even himself. Everything just happens to him like an earthquake. You grow old, it just happens to you. The mechanical man is controlled by mechanical desires. He thinks he loves, but some desire in him makes him fall in love. The grand Guru Maharishi said, just 1% of fully conscious people could change the conscious level of the world. Let's see how many conscious people are here present in this audience. While those who think they are really fully conscious, please lift your hands. Nobody? Here you can see why the world is as it is. Not even here can we find the 1% needed. Obviously, it's more convenient in a society of sleeping people to be also asleep. Everybody has a human right to sleep as long as he wants, or not. Nobody's allowed to wake you up if you want to go on sleeping. Well, I let everybody sleep. That's my compassion. Because we live in a democracy, and because the sleeping people always form the majority, they will vote for the human right to go on sleeping. So, go on sleeping. Good night.